Well, my friends, our time together has been well spent. But this could be the end, my friend. Savage AF,
Yeah.
Facts Matter, Black Pedro, comedian Shang. We are here together for the very last time.
It's getting kind of hectic.
Listen, guys, I don't know if you can see the title or whatever. Black Pedro might be getting fired, but also we have been. They took down our video from yesterday off of Facebook
because of the name Yahtzee.
Yahtzee. I don't know. We don't know why these platforms never tell you why.
They never tell you anything.
I didn't even think Facebook had standards. Okay, fuck you, Zuckerberg. When'd you get a soul? But
well, see, you already cussed in the first 5 minutes, so we're
well, the algorithm don't like us anyways. You know what I'm saying? So
wow.
I got Al Green rhythm anyways. I don't need your algorithm. But here it
is. Somebody.
To get your feelings, facts matter. Savage AF, we are your hosts. I'm Black.
This is getting stupid.
We are usually here for you live. Shang and I are usually here for you live Monday through Friday, typically 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, usually live at the same time on
Facebook
YouTube and Facebook, but Facebook don't want to connect right now. They done so we're currently banned, and we could go live on Instagram typically as well, but currently we are now banned from Meta, basically, right? That's what it is.
Yeah, because Meta is Facebook, and also and Threads. And the other thing that's bad about the fact that they're taking shows down that they felt are controversial, yet they'll let a Klan rally sit there and have a breakdance battle.
Bro, can you go live on Blue Sky? Is that a thing?
I don't know. I'm new to it.
I am too. By the way, follow at Black Pedro on Blue Sky.
Yeah. I'm new. And
the internet just to get our voice out. But
and I'm on Blue Sky at Comedian Shang. Same thing.
Listen, we talk politics, hot topics, current events, and that's all America is right now: politics, hot topics,
and current events. And Mike Tyson.
We do it in the I don't give a fluff kind of style.
Okay. And let me let y'all know something. When you go to YouTube, as long as we're on here, until that happens, make sure you do something with your thumbs and your fingers. Now, first with your fingers, what you want to do is subscribe to the channel. You see it scrolling down there at the bottom, but don't just do that. Go here and do this. Click the bell. Make sure you click the bell. And you know what? You can still give us thumbs up, even though right now you can't give us thumbs up on Facebook, but you can here on YouTube. Make sure you check us out on YouTube. I've been banned off and on, but I did threaten violence, so I can't act like it wasn't me.
No, I get it. Okay.
It was me. I did threaten violence to someone that threatened violence to me. And for some reason, them threatening violence to me, not flagged. Me, or maybe my violence, it had to do with a rhino horn. Yeah.
So I haven't figured out how to take a video yet, but
not Blue Sky. I don't know.
This will be my first Blue Sky post. There's tequila in the background and everything.
I posted a few things on Blue Sky, but you can subscribe to the channel. Usually Facebook, I would say subscribe, but I don't know what's going on. I know with Instagram, Pedro was flagged 4 times, Is there a limit?
I just tried to reload to IG again. They won't let me do it. So like we down to it, man. And I'm about to post my first post on Blue Sky is gonna be when FB and IG say F you, you turn to BS Blue Sky.
Wow.
But that's what it is, man. So right now we are limited to YouTube, but follow us on YouTube, man. Click the bell, get notified. You know what I mean?
Click
Share.
the bell, share it with it. It looks like there's a possibility.
I'm not even gonna shout out the other platforms right now, man, because honestly, we're 5 minutes. Fuck them, dog. Savage AF, fuck your feelings. Facts matter. If Facebook, if Meta can't fuck with us, I ain't never.
This is all new.
I ain't never met a bigger bitch than you. You know what I'm saying? Zuckerberg, fuck you.
Fuckerberg. It's Fuckerberg. Let me tell you something. We have been getting flagged. Now, I've been getting flagged for years. So, and now Pedro has taken the mantle. Not only is Detroit going to, I pass the baton. He's bet not only is Detroit winning, Pedro's winning in the flag football arena because he's been flagged a lot. And now Facebook has decided to do that. And I think it's squelching freedom of speech because they let these snow heathens say all kind of crazy shit. And obviously our unfortunate president that we have right now, same shit. He gets to say, call people trash and say all kind of crazy shit. And nobody's taking him down, but they taking down Savage AF with Black Pedro and Shang. Something has to change, or we're going to have to get our own shit and make it our own. And YouTube, thank you so far.
Are hashtags a thing on Blue Sky? Is that
yes? Yes.
Okay.
Hashtags are a thing on everything.
So I'm putting when FB and IG say F you turn to BS. Thank you at Blue Sky at BS at B Sky app at bsky.app. We are looking for a space to talk hashtag politics. Hashtag current. Oh, they kind of highlight the hashtag. Hashtag current. Ooh, I should spell right. Current events.
Wow.
Hashtag hot topics.
Also, Me Too said we can go to fan base, which is another one which I'm on.
Or we can go live on fan base. All right. Well, listen.
We will be setting that up, but the bottom line is we're here today.
We're painting into a corner here, Shang. So let's just get into it, man. Black Pedro, comedian Shang. It's Wednesday, November 20th, 2024 in the time-space continuum. This is Savage.
This is some bullshit, Pedro. This is some bullshit.
Let me pour another shot, man. Pour another shot for me.
I mean, I've seen other shows go way harder. Well, no, not way harder, but still.
They not like us.
Man.
Sometimes you got to pop out and show them, dog. But shout out to everybody who is here on YouTube with us. Lady Hazel May with them sexy biscuits, girl. Gina Emerson. YT Johnson's here. Yeah, I dropped my voice. We disappointed in whoever you are.
All right. By the way,
Rican.
By the way, if you're trolling us, if you're out there trolling us, let me tell y'all something. Bottom line is, if I ever run into you, it's gonna be a whole different situation.
For all the trolls out there, I need you to swallow nails and then hammer them out of your asshole. Ms. Williams in the building.
Yeah.
Nadia TV.
Sexy Puerto Ricans in the building.
Yeah, me, you. I see y'all. Thank y'all for being here with us.
Days of joy.
The house needs a little work, but y'all are the bricks that keep building it. They trying to tear us down, man. They trying to. We're apparently.
But wait a minute. So, did they give you a reason for your Instagram? They gave me a reason for mine because it said I was promoting violence, which I was.
For me, it told me that I was an immigrant.
That was it.
So that I don't know.
Well, it was what Pedro was more about deportation, which.
I just want to see what it looks like.
All I know is that all you Puerto Ricans, you're from America, so don't let them deport you. Okay, Puerto Rico's in America. Don't let them deport you because you look Latino. But you Mexicans that voted for Trump, bye bye.
Days of Joy Entertainment says it's their shot. They built it for them. Time to build your own.
Well, fan base is
I can't even argue with you on that. Days of Joy. I know we agree on a lot of things and we disagree on a lot of things, but on this one, I'm like, you know what? You know what? I might have to. We might have to launch our own satellite.
Yeah,
I see you.
But again, fan base is a black-owned company. They approached me before because of my numbers and said, "How could I bring some of my numbers over there?" So, and Facebook, I've been off of Facebook for a minute pertaining to the show because of the bullshit, and I have a pretty good amount of people on Facebook. This is fucked up.
Yo, it's 3:13 on the West Coast. That's 313. What up, though? What's up, Detroit? All right, man. So listen, Shane, this is where I was going with the show today, but Black Pedro might get fired, and I mean that in a few different ways. Number one, apparently I'm just holding the show back, Shane, and you know what, brother, as a man who for the past honestly 20 years who has tried his best to help me with my career, I realized, you know what? I might be the radical one.
It might be me.
You could be successful, brother. I'm holding you back from your
Wait
best.
a minute.
You know
So wait a minute. So did Facebook give you a reason? They usually give you a reason.
The reasons that we're here.
Other than you being crazy. I mean, but what? Bro, it didn't give you no reason.
You might need to fire me. It just said it violated their community policy.
Oh shit!
Yesterday I spelled Yahtzee or German crackers. I don't know what we call them. The Hitlerites. I don't know, but I spelled it @ZI, and I almost put an exclamation point instead of an I, but I was like, oh, the @ should be enough to fool the algorithm. Are you a robot? Click all the pictures with bicycles in them.
Yes.
The goddamn algorithm clicked all the bicycles.
Which one is a train?
Which one has a crosswalk in it?
Okay, so the bottom line is we are not on now 4 other platforms. What the fuck is going
on? Listen, Gina Emerson says, what about TikTok lives? Do you want me to work for the Chinese government now? I'd rather just help the American
but we can't tie TikTok into it because they don't have TikTok as an option.
Yeah, we can't use StreamYard. Shout out to StreamYard for at least streaming these last few yards. It's a game of inches, but yeah, we can't include TikTok in this.
It won't do it.
We'd have to set up a whole other different camera or phone or whatever.
The only way we could do that is if we
Nicole H, just not a bad, she's just a horrible coach. She's like, they won't last on TikTok. God damn.
No, you know what?
You're horrible, son. You can't hit the ball, you can't run, you can't catch.
Pedro, are you on man? You know what I'm saying? Why did you turn into, why don't you jump off the building expeditiously?
You're doing crack, ain't you?
You like crack, don't you? You do the crack. Listen, man.
Damani Jones said we all about to be getting on Zoom with Savage.
It's crazy. No, the wild shit about it is it had to be the Yahtzee. It had to be the time. I don't know, man, but we did talk about it a lot in the show.
I mean, we said the word a lot. That was it was the basic premise of the show was is America a racist place? Oh, actually, no, that wasn't. That was a whole different episode. But either way, and Nicole A said, I'm just being realistic. Listen, thanks, coach.
Wow.
Hey, one of my coaches in high school was like, Pedro, you're just not getting faster. and I just started reading more. You know what I'm saying? Like, got into a better
It's
school.
why we say you're not getting faster. Here's a protractor.
Got into the best school in America.
What is this? What is it? It's a protractor. You're gonna need that. What the fuck? Listen,
It's a compass.
here you
I
go.
just started drawing perfect circles.
You know what? This is for you.
Geometry.
At the end of the day, we're going to be here on YouTube until YouTube start tripping. But TikTok has banned 4 of my videos back to back because of language and also me saying the N word in my set. So it was actually from a set. And when I said people being niggerific, and they,
Yes, I mean it's a derivation of the word.
and they told me why. And so TikTok, my numbers, they told me why, but with yours, this is so vague.
Well, they were like, your niggerific comic was nigga awful.
Yeah. And we'll show you niggers how we do it here.
Breezy JJ says they can march down the street, but you can't mention their name on a live.
No, actually, if you look at it, one of the people they hired for Trump hired is going to be going after basically TV stations that say yes and disparaging words about Trump. They're going after MSNBC. They're going after CNN. Mysteriously, not after Fox. Mysteriously, not after Newsmax. So if you can't see that the dictatorship is already starting, and the person he put into power, and also the other person was one of the people that actually was one of the people that said this Project 2025 thing could really work. He's actually being put in place. And none of the black people that were out there tap dance, coon dancing, and, buck dancing, as they put it, none of them have been hired by the Trump organization. So if you want to see the direction we're going and how they're planning, how they're going to get rid of not 16 million, but 20 million, quote unquote, immigrants. And his wife is an immigrant. So that bitch better be on the boat too. And her family.
And the vice president's wife, better
be on the boat.
Second lady, she Indian and the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all motherfuckers.
But
SAF, Savage AF, we might be getting fired, dog.
Yeah. Okay, so how are you getting fired in other levels? Now, comedy-wise, you're not getting fired.
No, man. Comedy-wise, the crowds have been great. The jokes are working fine. But,
what is going on with you?
I talked to y'all real, and when I said earlier that Black Pedro might be getting fired, yesterday, I don't know if my job's if they really gonna try and do it, but they're trying to put some shit on my shoulders that we in that place, y'all, where the shit don't work. So y'all know I talk openly about my life as much as I want to. I work at a high-end,
very, very nice
spirits restaurant and retail shop in Beverly Hills. Okay?
Good salmon. They get good salmon or salmon.
Yeah. They don't pay me to advertise, so that's not what this is about. But at the beginning of my shift, the first, I was working the bar last night, but we have like one dining table as bartenders. And a couple was sat down at our table, and the host said to me, they just spent $10,000 on wine. And they're going to get some food, right?
That's amazing.
Our entire retail staff oversees the opening of these 2 bottles. One was a 1953 Richebourg, which is basically a Pinot Noir from France.
By the way, the Richebourg is not the people that tried to take down Star Trek.
Yeah, exactly.
So for the nerds out there,
and this wine is literally 24 years older than me. They also opened an Italian 1978 bottle. But the retail staff oversaw the whole opening of the bottles.
Right.
I facilitated their food. But it was expressed to me that they just spent $10,000 on wine.
That's good.
Nobody from the retail staff said anything to me about the wine. The couple expressed to me right from the get-go, because I told them how I was going to course their meal out, that they were going to a game and just wanted all the food to come out whenever it was ready. And I told them our best specials, the caviar, white truffles. Bro, we getting it
It's
in.
a very fancy restaurant, is what he's trying to say,
We
y'all. I'm gonna
got
break
it
it
in.
down.
I did my part as far as I could tell.
I'm gonna get me a cookie because we about to get fired. Go ahead.
About 10 minutes after they, like, at some point, they're like, we got to go. I charged them for what they ordered from me. I recorked their wine bottles, bagged it up for them because they, it was obvious they didn't even get through their first 2 glasses or whatever each, 4 glasses. But it was obvious that they were just gonna, sip a bit, eat quickly, and get to this game.
Let them go.
So I recorked their wine, put it in bags, boom. About 10 minutes after they left, the retail manager was like, did they pay for those bottles of wine? And I was like, I thought they bought them from you. Right? Like, y'all opened it for them. The host told me they just spent, which is a past tense phrase.
That's 10 racks.
That's racks on racks. So we were able to resolve the situation financially, but logistically, I guess it became this thing all night. And motherfucking multiple managers are asking me, so what did you see? And I'm giving my story, and I don't believe in mistakes. They're only learning lessons. I realized, obviously I should have asked, but every indication in my 10 years at this spot told me that these people already purchased this wine and they were just opening it at the table and had decided to have some food before they go.
Spent means spent, right?
It's past tense. It happened already. Money gone. If somebody told me they are spending or their tab is at, those are progressive phrases that are, present,
right, but
like it's happening right now. But just spent to me means money gone already.
Money
right?
gone.
It turned into a thing. The president comes in, the new president is coming. They talking about it over dinner. All the managers ask me. The one manager who's a homie is just like, "Hey man, you didn't do anything wrong. You good." But I ain't gonna lie. At the end of the night, I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm probably gonna get fired over this nigga." Like they gonna try and get me, dog. It ain't gonna be.
Wait a minute. Did they
me,
resolved it? If they resolved it and they received the money, which was the $10,000, which they know that those people were obviously able to spend, then what is the problem? They got their money.
No, I mean, like they were able to reopen the tab and add the items and recharge the card after the people left. But
how is that your fault?
Logistically,
it's your fault.
That's not how it works.
Man,
I'll admit my mistakes. My mistakes are I made assumptions based on
what you were told.
What I was told, like, you know what I mean? Like the way the whole logistics read, the wine was already paid for. That's how it, but I've been here 10 years. I've done this 1 trillion times. Like this dollar amount is like
normal
on par. You know what I'm saying? Like
I tell you right now,
like this doesn't happen every day, but
you know what? We about to get flagged again.
Tonight when I go in, everybody coming with me, nigga.
You know what? I'm letting you know something.
I'm doing the Denzel finger, Shane. I'm putting cases on. Or you gonna be playing basketball in Pelican Bay?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. I got gas cans in my tank, in my trunk, ready to go. So, like, hey, what is Pedro doing outside with those gas cans?
I'm stealing something from my job tonight.
Hey, who's the light skin dude with the matches? Oh my God. I mean, fuck that, man. That don't make sense. They know you. They know you ain't doing that. Man, I'm fight these niggas. Now I got to go back up there, order some food, and fight somebody.
So here's the thing, Breezy JJ's, and this is a good question. Thank you. She says, when the people saw their bill, they didn't mention that the wine wasn't included. They are partly responsible too. Here's the other thing that happened. A third dude came in and paid for their shit. And this happens all the time. Like really, really rich people will just have like an assistant motherfucker that at the end, like the wealthiest people in the world don't even look at bills, dog. Bruh. Bro, in a matter of like 42 minutes, they spent like $11,000, right? And then the dude who, like, to me, completely red as an assistant came in with the card. And I'm thinking they already did the retail transaction and now they're just getting, food to go with it. And that's not normally how we operate, but when you spend 10 G's, motherfuckers will, you shift your morals. You be like, yeah, like, bro, we've had celebrities smoke weed inside. Like, because they spent like 40 G's, my nigga. Like, yeah, you can smoke weed in our fucking private dining room.
You could shoot up heroin in your titty.
Like, kill this hooker. We'll help you hide the body. Nobody cares, dog.
It's just one hooker. How much did you buy?
Like, nobody cares, dog.
He bought wine that was actually mixed with the blood of Jesus in the back. And they're like, how much? 100,000? Hey, man, you can kill all. We don't care.
Johnson, you are stupid for assuming they are Caucasian. See, they ain't the only people with money on this fucking planet.
No,
and I didn't even name their race because it's not significant because wealth doesn't matter. But I'm telling you, they weren't white, and neither was their assistant.
Okay, I've been to the restaurant once.
White folk ain't the only one with money.
I've been there twice. Once when we had to go do a gig, and then once I ate there. It's a very high-end restaurant, but I would imagine mistakes like this by rich people that don't sweat it have been made. So I don't think you'll get fired. I think that they'll probably put, I'm thinking needles under your fingernails for about maybe that. I mean, you got to pay some kind of way.
Yeah, man. Damani Jones says, I can't even ask my partners to get me a beer because when they buying one, damn, man.
I got a meal there, and it was pricey, but
and that was with the hookup. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
the hookup. Like we had the employee discount on that.
Yeah, but it was good though.
We accommodate big spenders all the time. It's what I was talking about capitalism yesterday and shit. Like that's what it does, right? Capital move. When you draw a lot of water in town, people move for you. You know what I'm saying? It's all I get it.
Well, Pedro, maybe our Facebook went down because of what happened last night.
Yeah.
And the dude that worked for him you thought was an assistant actually is one of the people from Facebook. The conspiracy gets deeper. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that's when they're like, oh, yeah, that's nigger Pedro. Fuck him. And we're going to make sure his Facebook is shut down. So, you guys, I need y'all to make sure you build us up as much as possible on YouTube.
Yeah. And also at the live shows like December 7th.
Speaking of the
it's like, nigga, if I get fired tonight, all y'all gonna hear about is my live shows. Buy tickets.
You know what? By the way, and
you can catch us in San Diego at Mic Drop.
You will be at Mic Drop the 7th. We will be taping, so come have a good time and be part of the taping for social media. And so make sure you come check it out. It's at 7:30. It's on Saturday at 7:30. It's called the Gold Room. So make sure you tell your friends to come out to the show for some live comedy. And hopefully we won't get banned or flagged. I've been flagged stand-up wise. I thought they were going to fire me when I was talking about the MAGA girl. And the manager was like, well, the bitch shouldn't have sat in the front. I love New York. Yeah. But the bitch should have sat in the front with a red hat on with MAGA on it. Next time, don't sit there, or at least turn your back to the crowd.
Well, she could have turned her hat to the back if she wanted the crowd to see it. So she was trying to showboat. They listen. They are in their bag right now. You know what I'm saying? And let's wait till we get to the bottom of that bag. But that being said,
so we can't promote Instagram no more.
I'm saying we can. They just ain't gonna promote us. They don't let us go live. Facebook
Yeah.
let us go live right
And we
now.
used to go live when we were down for a while on there for quite a
Yeah,
while,
we were just on Insta for a while.
and we was killing it, big numbers. Um, and then we went back to a different format.
It's tied into StreamYard though somehow.
Yeah,
Oh man, and then that was like leading up to the 2020 election, right? That's kind
yeah,
of when we were in our
yeah.
IG bag during the pandemic. Um, but after that, things have gotten a little dicey out here. But that being said, I might get fired tonight, and this is something I've seen happen over the past decade. Is they'll let a motherfucker come in for a shift. I'm scheduled tonight, and they will let, and then they will.
Hey,
20
so
minutes
how?
later, that motherfucker will walk right back out like it was nice knowing you guys. Like,
Hey,
God,
Pedro, you did a good job today. Great job. Um, by the way,
gonna need your pin and your badge.
but I think that you're okay. You can take this whatever way you want to, man. I think that you're overreacting. I think that they will understand there was a miscommunication, and it will be fine. Now with Facebook, I'm not sure we're gonna get back on that bitch.
I don't trust America anymore. I'm the only black dude involved in this situation. If there's ever a scapegoat, meh,
Nah.
meh.
It's gonna be you. All right, man. So listen.
They're gonna try and listen. Like, here's the thing. I'm a grown ass man. If I do the crime, I could do the time. I'll admit. I obviously I should have asked a question. But every logical indicator told me that the wine was not a part of the service.
But they knew they didn't pay for it. They could have been like, "Yo,
So after 10 minutes after they left,
oh, they got their money."
no, the retail manager was like, "Did they pay for that wine?" I was like, "I thought they bought it from you." And he was like, "No." And I'm like, "Well, bitch, how you expect me to know that if you didn't tell me?" So then another manager was able to recharge the card. But I'm like, that's a hell of a time to ask if they paid for $10,000 worth of wine 10 minutes after they left. Like, you don't think, like, bro, I have never, like, we help each other's tables all the time, especially since we're a pooled system. So sometimes
Negative
somebody wave you
motherfuckers.
down and you'll take a whole order and course out all the meal for somebody else's table. And I'll either be like, "Hey, dude, what's your number? Hey, sis, what's your number?" And I'll start the table under their, or I start it under my number and then transfer it to them. But then I always like, "Hey, your table wanted this, this, and that. I did this, this, and that. Here's the bottle. Here's the number for the bottle, or you got to get the number. Make sure you ring this in. They asked for this, ring it in, or I already rang." Like, there's a level of communication that should have happened.
You're
And
not
I
getting
know
fired.
that
Stop
I
it.
should ask now, but also given the players involved, I expected them to communicate to me something else. But this is how niggas get left behind, dog.
Yeah, but you're not getting
Don't
fired.
sit on your
And
shit and be like, "You didn't do this." I'm like,
you're not. You're not. And Breezy JJ, quit being fucking negative. All right. It's negative
First
as
of all,
fuck.
I got direct deposit. I bank responsibly.
Okay,
But
so he's
no,
not
they,
getting.
they might be giving me that severance. I don't know.
Okay, so and anybody else in the feed, I disagree. He's gonna not be fired, and Facebook might not let us back on. There's a
Yeah,
good
we
chance.
might be fired. Savage AF might get
Might
fired.
be because okay, if you look at the situation of the country, one, they're definitely going to be slamming down on media outlets for saying negative things. I've typed negative shit on Instagram about Trump, and I go in hard on the paint and call it his followers a bunch of butt plug bitch asses, and they will tell me, they will say undo. It'll little thing will say undo, so I have to reword it a different way. I say shit shoot,
Did you
and
mean to say?
yeah, yeah. So when I was going through my custody stuff, there's a thing called Family Wizard, and when you have to communicate with the mother of your child or father of your child. And while you're typing it, if you say something negative, a person jumps in and goes, "Are you sure you want to send this? Because this will
You
be."
mean can't instead of
Did you mean ill or kill?
like which C word did you mean? Can't
Can't.
or can't?
And you know what they'll do? And if you decide to send it anyway, it becomes court record. So maybe that's what's happening with us, because we've been flagged a lot. We've been flagged a lot. We've been shadow banned before. Once on Instagram, at least through me. I was shadow banned on my Instagram when we were doing Instagram.
18 times apparently through me. I don't know.
No, the last.
But they saying they've never let you back on the Instagram. like I think you've been like sent to the outer rim.
Yeah, that's true.
And it like you like they like I've been hit up 4 times, but they usually let me back on like a week or 2 later.
Yeah. But they tell me, they said
on Instagram in like
live. They said September 30th, I was supposed to be back on the live. I went back on the live. I was ranting about I said ranting about the double standard of what's going on pertaining to Trump. And some people jumped in and said some crazy shit. I said some crazy shit. Then I tried to go back on live, and guess what happened? I couldn't get back on. But we can get on Instagram. And I think they're going to only hold us off for a little bit. But you guys, make sure you still follow us on Instagram. And the people in the feed, no, Pedro's not getting fired. Stop it. Not at his job, not at this job. No job. But what we need to talk about, other than fired, is a person that needs to get fired. Is Gates needs to be kicked out of the country.
Not hired, definitely.
Not hired, because the bottom line is
Attorney General.
They are trying to hide all the information pertaining to his. They use the word forays.
It was a probe, which is an interesting word to use.
Word to use that when you're trying to fuck little girls. And they're trying to basically not use that in an investigation for him to be the head cop in charge, which is crazy.
He's going to turn AG into attorney genitals, where he's like fondling things.
I mean, how did America get to this? I think we've always been like this.
All of these picks are wild. They're like
Dr. Oz.
Dr. Oz in terms of like health. No.
Medicare.
RFK Jr., head of like Health and Human Services.
And Dr. Oz over Medicare.
Over Medicare?
Yeah.
Tulsi Gabbard over intelligence.
And that old dirty
Department of Defense.
Yeah.
Who has also SA charges against him.
And Yahtzee tattoos on his titty.
Nicole H says molester general. That's a new department under Trump for
the
real.
MG. It's getting bad, y'all.
The nuts are running the asylum. Breezy JJ's. I can't.
What did you think was going to happen? I knew it was going to happen, and we try. This is going to be the biggest. We tried to tell you in the world of. We tried to tell you.
This motherfucker. Times of telling.
They took a felon over a black woman. This is how bad we are at this country, but it is not us. Because when you look at the polls, even though Pedro don't like polls, and you look at what's going on with the vote,
unless they in the strip club.
Well, I love those polls. Let's be real.
I wasn't supposed to say that.
Yeah, but we're probably getting flagged on that one too.
I think I was supposed to.
They
flag
actually his popular vote keeps shrinking. His popular vote keeps shrinking. Mm-hmm. So not everybody's a fucktard. And if you're one of the people that's watching this and you voted for Trump, you know what? We can lose a few people. Fuck you.
Just
bye-bye. Yeah, just
a little bit.
I hope you sneeze while you're driving and when you open your eyes.
And you end up under a truck.
Yeah.
Saturday, man, fuck your feelings fast.
Wow. Man. And you wonder why we get flagged. I have no idea.
Listen, wishes can't get flagged, dog, because they don't
Wishes
affect.
count. Yes, they do.
They don't affect you. Like, bro, first, I didn't even blow on a birthday cake or anything. So, like,
But
the
yeah,
candles,
but
like,
I
you
know
know what I'm
you.
saying?
Like,
No,
who
like that
knows?
shit won't happen because I said it.
Yeah, but it kind of. Yeah, it kind of. That gay take it that way. We're gonna.
Michael Horton said now they're gonna fuck around and find out for real, for real.
I think it's going to be interesting to see what the Caucasoids or the snow fleas are going to do when it affects them directly.
No, please.
When you look at
The rice mites.
yeah, exactly. When you see what's going to happen, not only to women, because these are not rich women. White people are poor too. When they can't get an abortion, they can't get an abortion. So I'm trying to watch my words.
Yeah, we got to change letters and shit. Like, and
Yeah.
a
An abortion. Watch what happens. Watch what happens when they can't, and they're not rich enough to fly to another state. And even though California said we ain't going for that, fuck that. We going, hey, we handing them out. That's how about that. And so now Gavin is going to be beefing constantly with Trump because Trump threatened California with some wild shit like we're not going to send funding when you have fires. The fuck? So he's going to try to strong arm on some mafia shit, and it ain't going to work.
The ocean and deal with the sharks.
Yeah. And then, you know what I'm saying?
And then when the earthquake hits and it's really Omaha Beach, like in Nebraska, because half the America done fell off. Yeah, we riding sharks into your town.
Yeah.
Who is that nigga on that shark?
Yep. And I'm going to name my shark.
I'm going to into your motherfucking town on a great white nigga.
Yeah.
With dolphins on each hip, nigga.
And a tattoo that says Hannibal Lecter. How about that? We're not playing.
We're gonna be Aquaman.
But the thing that's good,
nigga, we already seen it.
Guess what's gonna happen? Gavin does have the power to restrict monies, even though California and New York are the one that feeds the Midwest. Basically, he can restrict the monies, and so can New York. Think about that. Let's see what happens with the Midwest then, and all you bodunks in Dakota. Fuck all y'all.
I'm telling y'all, man. We don't have to put in on this. I don't know why California on the dating scene in America is still with Kentucky. They don't give that bitch a rose, kick her off the show.
She's missing these teeth and she gives good head. And that's a lie.
California is the golden bachelor, not just
so think about that. Gavin Newsom, who they said is a pick they want to run for president next time. And somebody I saw on the Bullworth actually said we need a celebrity that's aggressive for the next one.
Not just aggressive, but progressive. Like the Democratic Party needs to go hard left, like bank a hard left. Yeah. There is no center. The fence has been torn down. Like there's no moderate place in this political environment, right? Like we are in a very binary space, and it's not how the universe works. The universe is usually positive, negative, neutral on an atomic level, right? And socially, it should work that way. But right now, there's no middle, right? There is that, like, bro, you are either this or that. And shout out to Black Sheep for trying to show us, man.
You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. And if you try to get with this, I might bring a bat. The point is right now, if you see the way things are going, the way that they're going about it is they're trying to, all the shit he said he was going to do, I think he's going to do. And so women, that's not your pussy. You don't have shit to say about it. You get pregnant, you better get ready to have a kid. I don't care if you're 56, 57-year-old woman. You get pregnant, you got to have that kid because you're going to make it
and die doing it.
Yeah, and that's it. And you got to think about this. They want a national ban on abortion. I don't know why y'all think it was going to be to the states. This is what's going to happen. And so it's y'all fault. It's the Caucasoids' fault And I'm gonna say that more because apparently you say WIT. You know, on TikTok, I've been on lives on TikTok. You can't say white. You have to say white T, Y, and T, because they say that that's hate speech towards white people. Saying the word white is hate speech. Not all of the
You know, I'm gonna bite
niggerific.
my tongue because I was just about to give you all the reasons why that's appropriate. But you know what I mean. At this point, again, it's never all of any one group, but the majority of a certain population around this planet has an idea that they are somehow superior to everybody else, and all
Yeah.
of those people need to swallow Mack trucks with their teeth at
Yeah.
80 miles an hour.
I mean, you got to think. All these people that
That's
call
why we
him,
come up with these creative terms like
yeah,
rice monkey or
uh,
flower doves or
snow heathens,
yeah, like milkworms and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
because they came up with words for black people, and it was a long list, and we're going to match that list here on Savage AF.
snow
I
biscuit.
think we're catching up with them because, but they got us with jigaboo, so like, we gotta,
It's just a funny word. You know,
yeah,
it's
but
just
we got to
it's
get
just like
something that matches that energy. I haven't figured out one yet,
Ooh,
but
Aelina Gibson says, can't be superior if you can't handle a sunny day. Now listen, don't get into genetics, girl.
come on now,
That's gonna hurt. Why you hitting them on the DNA, RNA,
yeah,
NA, like
skin cancer,
applied level? You
R-
know,
Melina. So we're going with skin cancer. Wow.
you gonna hit them with the SPFs,
And then Breezy JJ says moon cricket. I already do a whole bit on that.
ice slickers.
I,
this
I
this
don't know if
fucking
that's,
goddamn dandruff cloud of people
but
just
the end of the day, when you talk about this shit, I'm gonna let y'all know something right now. Watch in a year how restricted social media is gonna be for the left. Watch.
let me get it out now then. And this is
And
genetically
get us banned even
this
more.
bro, this is a genetic global fact. All Europeans, every person of European descent
Right.
is 1 to 3% Neanderthal. Globally, white people, you are not even fully developed into human beings yet. You are either 99 to 97% human, but a little Neanderthal. It's just and Shane, you've often over the years quoted the W. Kamau Bell joke. It's just like if I give you a strawberry milkshake that's mostly strawberry,
Right.
it got a little bit of shit in it, is that still a good, like, are you going to drink that shake? And I'm sorry, but Europeans,
If you
white,
got a little bit of Neanderthal,
the Neanderthal is the turd in your strawberry milkshake. By the way, strawberry milkshakes are the best.
yeah,
Vanilla is too
we're not
plain.
disparaging strawberry milkshakes.
Vanilla is too plain. Chocolate, I just don't like to drink things that look like me. I go with strawberry, dog. I like straw. I like
But right now, I'm going to tell you, when you look at the people that he's putting in position of power and how he's got thin skin, and anybody talks negative about him, he's going to go after. He already said that they think the 60 Minutes should be ripped off of the air because they didn't make something good about him. And now 60 Minutes been just going ham on him. So,
burger.
yeah, they've been just
Burger.
killing him. Yeah, they've been killing him because all of the stuff they're saying, they can't use, that none of it's like a lie. It's all true. He can't even sue them because it's like, no, you really did do this. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, you said that. Shut the fuck up. I didn't say that. Here's a video of you saying it. Shut the fuck up. I think that they should. In fact, it's wild. They hired a person that's on the phones, and anytime somebody from Trump's camp calls them, it's just a guy gets on the phone and goes, hey, man, shut the fuck up. Ain't shit you could do about it. Eat our dicks. And then they hang up. And that's the dude's job. That's his whole job. Click.
Lick.
And right now, his lawyers are trying to get everything that is a criminal charge against him thrown out. They or the that question is, can he pardon himself, which would be insane. But I think that they're going to let it happen.
I mean, it's a phrase in society, right? Like you walk past somebody too close, you're like, "Pardon me."
Yeah.
Technically, you're asking them to pardon you, but literally, you've just pardoned yourself. You know?
Right.
It's never like, "Pardon me," and then you wait for their permission. It's just like, "Pardon me,
I can keep doing weird shit to you.
pardon me," right? Like you just
Yeah. So we
like
got a
you just go
problem.
to like, hey, pardon me."
So let me ask you this, Pedro. Do you think if he does that, one, he's getting away with it? I told y'all that a year
It's
and a
already
half ago.
I admitted it, Shane. And I listen, brother, I concede. And all of y'all that bet Shane Bucks against Shane, you owe this nigga like $49 million worth of Chuck
Yeah.
E. Cheese tokens. I'm telling you, dog, like you were right, dog. Like he's never gonna do jail
He's
time.
gonna die by the time
Like,
Shoney.
it's not even that. He will never be sentenced. Like
Yes.
the Southern District of New York is already like, no, we want the convictions to stand, the 34, but we're willing to wait until 2029 when he's not president anymore to get the convictions. And I'm like, bruh, by then we're gonna be on Galactica status or some
Yeah.
other space empire shit. Like
The Civil War will start.
Jedi's, like bro, it's like there's
Everybody
no
get
there's no try, only do like like
it's Rebel Moon time. It's gonna be
Skeleton Crew, whatever
yeah.
the new Disney Plus movie is, like
It's
or
gonna be
series,
that.
is that
Okay.
yeah, it's just like us and a pocket robot just trying to save
Yeah.
a little corner
We
of
need our new Jedi, and I don't know if it's going to be the Democrats, but the Democrats right now are planning to go really hard in paint. And will he be alive in 2029? I hope he's not alive in 2025.
yeah, I hope he's not alive at 2:29 tomorrow.
Yes.
Like,
Why wait till then?
dog, like, yeah, please take it.
But the bottom line is
They are still eating McDonald's, by the way. I saw a picture of him, Dr. Oz. No, not Oz. RFK Jr.,
Elon.
Elon, and Mike Johnson, House Speaker, fucking with like not just Big Mac combo, but Big Macs combos. Like these niggas had, I'm like, bro, that's 2 boxes on your. That's either a Big Mac and a quarter pounder, or 2 Big Macs, or 2 quarter pounders. Y'all niggas obviously went at least medium on the fries, which in the 80s was a triple extra large family bucket.
Yep.
But you realize a small thing now takes you like 4 days to drink.
And the chicken McNuggets, they got the 40 pack, which they don't even have.
For $6, nigga. Like,
So the
it's
bottom
like, bro,
line is,
you don't even need a credit. Back in the day, if you wanted more than 8 McNuggets, they had to run your credit, dude.
yeah, but now
Tax the central office in Missouri and then get that back. And then 4 days later, you could come and pick up 8 chicken McNuggets. Now, drunk as hell, you could run over the sign that says 40 nuggets for $1, and they will give you 82 nuggets.
yes, and trust me, they're made of chicken.
For $1.17.
Why isn't RFK? Why isn't he saying, "Hey, this is not made of chicken"? None of that shit's made of chicken, y'all. I don't know why y'all think it's chicken. It's not chicken. But guess what? He's gonna be in charge with no scientific backing whatsoever of all the scientific shit pertaining to our health. And then Dr. Oz, who I'm sure he'll have a really nice TV station to speak from, is gonna be over Medicare. And
Bro.
and he just keeps going. And not one black person was hired. All these people that shuck and jive did, none of them were hired. None of them.
Bro, how can you have your head of health and human services sound like the least healthy nigga in the world? Like he's like, nobody should take vaccines because they're like, nigga, you needed a voice vaccine. Like, bro, have you ever thought that you talk the way you do, RFK, because you didn't get all the medication that you need? So there was a worm inside of your
My,
brain, and
and he's
nobody,
killing bears and leaving them in Central Park.
nobody with a worm that lived in their brain should be in
Needs to be
charge
in
of
charge of
health and
shit.
human
They
services.
shouldn't be in charge of the crosswalking at a school. But guess what? This is how much these white folks, because it was a majority of white folks, or as we now call them, lice lickers. Uh, uh,
You mean our luminescent lizards?
yes. Now they voted this in. You about to get exactly what you asked for. You get
What
about
you
to get
asked for?
exactly what you asked for.
Hey guys,
And all we can do is go Lions. Uh,
that's it. That's all I got, dog. My
all I
year, I
got.
just like listen. In the last year of America, I saw Michigan win a national championship in football,
So that's one thing.
excitedly, and also I saw the semifinal game at the Rose Bowl, a historic location, live. I saw Michigan beat Alabama live.
And even though
Bro,
your
like
team is
it
my
was
team,
everything on my year 2024 started at I keep going back to this because I'm like, that is my happy place. You know what I'm saying? Happy premise number one, there are no aliens coming to get you. Happy premise number two, keep it together, keep it together, keep it together.
yeah.
That's
Well,
Bowfinger. But the reality is also this year, the Lions won again. I could see a Lions Super Bowl champion just right at the beginning of the next Trump administration. After that, I'm probably out. The Pistons are better than they were last year. Could make the
well, the
playoffs.
Lions, but you know who is going to be a problem? The Steelers.
Yeah, nah, I'm not worried about that. Listen, I saw the Tigers go to the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. They were so close to getting to the World Series.
They got a shot, but I'm gonna tell you right
It's
now.
all good, man. Listen, I've had a great sports year. Michigan is down this season, but last season ended this year with them getting
So
rings.
it's still this year. It's still this year.
Bro, I'm good this year, bro. I saw
But
I
for
saw
all you
everything
people
I
out
needed to
there,
see this year. I'm seeing the Lions at 9-1, sitting atop the entire NFL, above the Kansas City Chiefs, is amazing. I've never seen this. The
but
Lions are the best team in the NFL. And if I die this year, able to say that confidently, I'm good, bro. Y'all can have this shit, my
no,
dude.
no, I'm
But if
not
I'm
good,
here
y'all.
next year, we wild in the fuck.
Listen, the bottom line is buy bullets and butt wipes.
Toilet paper, dog, and baby white.
And I'm gonna tell you right now,
I had a Marine
as
need a
we come
baby
to the
white.
end of as we come to the end of this show, and I know we're shooting a lot of sunshine up your ass. This show
Like
is
Trump suggested
yeah,
was a cure for COVID.
yeah,
UV
COVID.
ray
Yeah, so
inside your body. That's what Savage
this
is.
is the motherfucker that's actually in charge of America. We ain't. You listen. We ain't
About to
shit.
be. About to be.
About to
Joe
be
Biden, by
America.
the way, still has some shit to do.
Yeah, but he ain't. So
Kamala
Democrats
Harris still has some shit they could do.
they're pussies. The Democrats, you should have went harder in the paint.
That's not you don't call Kamala that. Come on.
Not Kamala. Democrats are pussies. She's one of them. She's maybe on the outer. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You let him slide a lot. You said a lot of shit to let him slide. So no more. If you continue to do that, you deserve it.
So it's hard for me to criticize.
He's not
That's why
going to jail.
a lot. I'm like, why didn't you make that shot? Oh, you're on ice on a thin ass knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just more than I can do. I can't really.
So if you come to our live shows, by the way, the club just hit us up and said we need more ticket sales. So I'm gonna tell y'all, we need more ticket sales for this show. They literally just hit us.
Saturday, December 7th. Okay, we're like a week and something away. 2.
No,
maybe.
we're 3 weeks away. What are you talking about?
Whatever. That's a week and something something.
1, 2,
The
3,
something something was the other
2,
2 weeks.
2.5. Yeah.
2.5, yeah, week
So
and something
yeah,
something.
make sure you buy tickets to our show. It's actually in San Diego,
Stay
and
classy where you at. That's
yeah,
Wells, China.
it's myself, Robbie Perone, Nick Alexander, obviously Pedro, and myself. Make sure you get your tickets today, today, today. Go to my website, iamshang.com. And we're gonna let you know. As we end this show, I want y'all to know something.
It's over.
You stay classy.
Santiago.
We
It's
gotta wow. This has been a I did you get my text when you said we were off the thing? I went, huh?
no,
What
you
happened?
called me and then we talked, and then I was like, well, let's just log in. And that's what it is, guys. But hopefully we'll be back on Facebook soon. We're still on YouTube live. And then we might need to use my mama's house phone, to be honest.
It's been
Remember the old party line for back in the 80s? Like, hey, what you wearing? We might have to get into that, y'all. It will get a little weird. There will be regulations, but let's talk, y'all. It could be a private Zoom at some point. But if you tell your friends about it, then Savage AF will live.
yeah. So fuck with us on YouTube as much as possible. Fuck with us on YouTube.
YouTube.com/C/Savage AF World. We love y'all, man. Here's
Uh,
the thing, man.
Tonight I'll be at the Improv in on Melrose. They combine both shows, so I'll be on later at the
Later,
Improv in Melrose in Hollywood,
the
California.
Hollywood Improv, dog.
Hollywood. I'm sorry, the Hollywood
The
Improv.
Improv, bro.
Then I'll be in Manatee, California, at the Rendezvous. Yeah, that's the name.
I believe is
I'll
how
be
that.
at the Rendezvous. Then I'll be in San Clemente on the 22nd, Bellflower on the 23rd, and my gig Sunday got canceled. So shit happens. So make sure you check it out. Go to the website iamshank.com because we're gonna need something because somebody getting
You know what?
fired.
I ain't gonna lie. Lady Hazel May just gave us something, and I might go to sleep to this tonight. But she said I'm wearing black panties with black pants, and the dot is gonna be all over them cheeks, girl. You know what I'm
You
saying?
better stop.
Nasty, girl. Send me a picture. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Black Pedro, comedian Shane. This was your show for Wednesday, November 20th, 2024 in the time space continuum. We'll be back tomorrow.
Hopefully on Facebook.
Definitely on YouTube.
Yeah. What is going on?
Maybe
bro?
on blue, on maybe only on Blue Sky.
I know. Yeah. What is going on with this shit?
Either way, Lady Hazel may send me something, girl, that I could go to sleep
Yeah.
to. Fuck
So
your feelings, facts matter. Savage AF. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, if you voted for Donald Trump and you are white, you are racist. Bye.